Yo, what is up? It is your boy Stephlyon, and guys, we all had our guesses. We all kind of already knew what was coming. The new Argo Moth is here. So what are we working with? What are we working with? Hey, look at that. Good. This is what I like to see. This is exactly what I like to see. It destroyed Drake's ship. Please go ahead and scrape it.
Salvage. It's work. Solid and honest.
The nerf though, they
built
had to.
on
Why did they nerf him, man?
It's believing that a simple bit of scrap could be a piece of something bigger.
Yo, you know what? This is gonna be super overlooked, but look at this. Imagine they actually put in like emotional environments. Like if you crash into snow, your ship actually digs into the snow. That right here would be a touch of freaking excellence. There's so many technologies out there already that do it. Imagine we had that in Star Citizen. Like imagine you fall into snow and then you're like knee deep in snow, bro.
Bigger. And here at Argo, we're born believers.
That's a very interesting design.
In time spent searching. A crew worth standing by.
Bro, this totally stomps the vulture. This is actually crazy. Look how easy it would be to use this ship. Bro, this might be way more efficient than the Reclaimer. Because the Reclaimer has more space, and you have the big cargo elevator, you have the like little dump thing at the back, but this looks like everything just comes in from underneath. So if you literally use this ship, and we have to literally refine it right now. So if you're trying to refine this, it's gonna be so much easier to use this ship and literally load from your ship to another ship that hauls it to the station and starts the refining process. I didn't even think about the fact that everything is underslung. That's amazing.
And a ship that always earns its keep. It's just how we're built, I guess.
Yeah, Argo killing the game, man.
Introducing the multi-operator targeted harvester.
Bro, they always do something, bro. They always do something like this, bro. First was the mole, and now it's the multi-operator targeted harvester. Get out of here.
Argo. Building your future.
They also dropped the behind the ship, so let's react to that as well. Let's see all the key information, because what I'm seeing is really good, especially for what it is. It's like it's gonna bridge that gap a lot between the Vulture and the Reclaimer, well, the Vulture-sized ships and the Reclaimer. So I'm like, imagine that's 96 SCU underslung and 96 in your arms. Crazy. And you can probably still use it as a solo.
Is the long-awaited, much-requested medium salvager for Star
Yes,
it's
yes,
supposed to fill the
baby.
gaps between our small single-siege salvage ships, such as the Vulture and the Salvation, and the massive Aegis Reclaimer.
Yeah. Ooh.
Small salvage ships, they produce rubble. The large one, like the Reclaimer, they produce construction material salvage. And the medium ship, we create construction material pieces.
Oh, okay. So you can, so you can tell what class of ship got the material, because it's going to be either rubble, salvage, pieces. Okay, right.
In time for the rubble is the fastest. For the pieces, it's like in the medium part. Whereas
for speed,
the salvage, it's like the longest refining time. For crafting, the difference between the three different construction material raw versions of it will be that basically retaining the quality of the material.
Wait, he didn't explain that. Do you mean that the bigger it is, the more you retain the quality, and the smaller it is, though? So basically, this is gonna be like the three tier when it comes to if you have like, you know the way they said that there's gonna be like tiers of material, and you can have the really good material, the regular material, and the basic material. He just said that, but what is the best one? Is the small one the best one? Because I just got a Salvation. Oh no.
With the Moth, we wanted to take our medium operator sized ships that we have already. We have them all. It's a great ship. and
Yeah, it's a beautiful
pivot
ship. I
that
love it.
system
I love the mold.
over into salvage.
I was thinking, right? I was actually thinking that they were going to eliminate this right here and just give us a big arm. Like, I think I made a art of it. So I thought they were going to give us the big arm here and eliminate this and make it a 3-person ship, 2 on the sides, and then your pilot in here. But I guess they found a way to fit these in where it still looks really, really cool. So I actually kind of like the design more than just the boom arm there.
Sometimes you don't need to reinvent the wheel, and we thought that building on top of the mole to make the moth made perfect sense. The mole is successful as a mining ship, particularly multi-crew wise, due to the fact that it has all those turrets that can cover pretty much the entire 360 degrees under the ship as well as around it. It's not completely full coverage, but it's pretty good. And the turrets have freedom of movement to really mine anywhere. And that really lends itself to salvage as well, which shares a lot of that sort of similar mechanics.
Yeah, true. Very similar.
I think the mole is a very successful ship in what it's built for. So getting the opportunity
Wait,
to
hold on,
revisit-
guys, hold on. Am I seeing missile racks? Did I just see a missile rack right there? Or am I tweaking? Because that, to me, looks like a missile rack.
what it's built for. So getting the opportunity to revisit it with the lessons we've learned and put some new life into it with a slightly different role and slightly different purpose was really exciting.
And this allows us to iterate more easily
Those
on
are
our
missiles,
current
bro.
ships that are going out. But it also
Or
means
those
that we
lights.
can take some of those improvements and changes back to those original ships later down the line.
Oh, so you're going to upgrade the mole as well? Okay, that's pretty fire. What
We've
upgrades came in,
tried
actually?
to make changes where they were needed, but not make changes for change's sake.
Yeah, right. That's the best
The
way to
kind
go
of like
about it.
standout thing, if I'm honest, it's the arms.
Yeah, now, as I said, I'm not gonna lie, that placement is actually not that bad, so I really like that. I'm wondering if they might put like some sort of refining capabilities on the mole later on. That's a question to be asked.
What's your favorite aspect of the moth?
Yeah, my favorite aspect is the new grinders.
The giant munching arms that it's got on the front. They look great.
They just feel
Cookie
kind of
Monster.
super chunky, super industrial, super dangerous.
My favorite aspect of the ship is the grabby hands.
They look really
Everyone
cool
loves the
and
same
give it
thing.
A nice quirk to the shape.
Probably the grabby hands.
Everybody says
Everyone.
grabby hands. Why?
It is such a key
It's
part of
different.
the ship's visuals.
It's very different.
They're very big, very industrial.
Bro, what's that? Is it a Digimon or no? It's from Mario. The rocket guy. I know the rocket guy has the arms. There's just a big rocket. He has the arms. That's what it looks like. Like, give me.
There's lots of weight behind them, but at the same time, there's also really intricate little details.
Yeah,
I
that
was
looks
trying to make them
fire.
look a bit intimidating,
What?
like a bit dangerous, like you really would want your hands to be caught in anything. It was also very fun to work on the animations to kind of figure out how in the different states the arms would kind of retract, the claws would open up,
Yeah,
big hydraulic
that's
pistons
fire,
kind of
man.
retracting, moving around.
Damn, what is
And
the
yeah, of course,
size they
the
can
crushers
fracture?
Spinning.
Can they fracture up to a
Are you
large
aware that
ship?
nearly a decade ago, we had another system called grabby hands that has nothing to do with this?
No, I was not aware. What was that?
Grabby hands?
Disco Lando remembers.
It takes a crew of 4, so far fewer than you need for the Reclaimer, but
Yeah.
it actually gives you some multiplayer gameplay
way
as
fewer.
opposed to the Vulture. All 4 of those players will be able to take part in the Salvage gameplay loop. We have 3 manned turrets, each with a size 2 salvage head,
Okay.
and the pilot gets access to the main structural salvage crusher.
Right, okay, so the pilot gets to crush it. Okay, well, that makes sense. I was like, no one else could like interact with that. That's what I was thinking. I was like, that's why I believe that they're going to take out the central, because I thought they were going to give it to the pilot. So it makes sense, but I thought they were just going to take out the central one and just give the pilot the whole like lowdown, like from top to bottom, the control of those hands. But they came out with the little grabby hands, which is even better.
This ship be operated solo?
Yeah, like all our ships, it can be operated solo.
It can
but
be.
if you operate a ship solo of a certain size, you get some downsides to it.
It would just be a lot of dancing around
Moving,
between
yeah.
the different seats.
But see, people always be complaining about this. I haven't really found that as a problem on the mold, because at the end of the day, there's a seat right behind you, so it doesn't take that long. So as long as you pick perfect rocks that you know you're going to be able to crack, it's not that bad. Just one seat, go back up again, and you're gone. But it does leave you unprotected in the sky. So if someone jumps you, you're kind of cooked.
At the same time, you're also going to be saving some time because you're going to be able to carry a lot more. So you're going to have less trips back and forth.
It looks good though.
What kind
it
of
looks good.
defensive capabilities does this thing got?
Very minimal
are those
defensive capabilities.
minimal?
This is
Oh.
first and foremost an industrial ship.
I thought those were gonna
The pilot
be
has two
missile.
S2 slots available to them.
Okay.
The co-pilot gets access to a bespoke small missile rack.
I knew it. Okay, I'm not crazy. Maybe I'm not crazy. Maybe I'm actually a human being. Maybe I'm not an alien. Maybe I'm a human being. I knew those were missiles. I knew it.
With 16 S2 missiles.
But they said minimal, right? Minimal. Bro, the mole don't have this. What do you mean minimal? And you give it missile rack. 16 missiles. Get out of here.
The belly of the ship has changed quite a lot. We've now got this
that's very
large
different.
split cargo.
That makes it look like, what's that ship that they said they're gonna bring? They said they're gonna bring a ship. It's like the alien ship. It's like the Cylon, but it's something else. It's a cargo ship. What's the cargo version called? That looks like the pads that they have on the side of that for cargo. Just, well, not as alien, but it looks really similar to that.
Grid that is in a vertical orientation. So when the salvage material is rejected out, it blows straight onto this large cargo grid that kind of takes up the majority of the belly
And
of
it
the ship.
snaps in. Bro, the
One of the improvements
ASU
over the mole
boxes.
chassis is the fact that the cargo grids are just normal cargo grids. Whilst the salvage output does automatically eject onto them, and it does use standardized ASU crates, there's nothing to stop you putting any other cargo compatible item on those cargo.
Bro, so it's a salvager and it's a cargo ship, bro. It's a literal salvager and cargo ship. So let's say, bro, when they bring back freaking enemy NPC loot, you could go out with this ship with your friends or your org and literally take cargo and scrape them. That is crazy, bro, man.
Grids, which allows you to then perhaps do a bit of cargo.
Yeah.
Maybe you find some salvage on the way that you want to do. It doesn't limit you to doing one or the other. You do
Yeah,
have the
it's a
ability
good,
to
it's got
do
a
both at
dual
the same
role.
time.
Nice.
The rear of the ship has a really nice cargo lift for two 16
That's bigger.
SCU containers.
Okay, yeah, that's way bigger than, wait, they added more cargo space? So this doesn't have 96 SCU, this probably has 120.
So you can get a bit of hauling gameplay in there as well.
And just in front of that is the old personnel lift. Both take you up into the newly sort of slightly reimagined
Nah,
cargo
come on, guys.
area.
That's not fair. That's not fair for the Argo MOTH. Guys, no, I don't stand with this. I don't stand with this. That's not fair, because that is crazy. Come on, man.
From there to the left and right, you've got the entrances to the side salvage turrets, and then a ladder that leads you up onto the main deck.
Right, that's the same as the Argo
One of the things
MOTH.
we realised as we were working on the ship was to be able to get out some of the components out of the ship.
Right,
we needed
right.
to widen the doors and widen the ladder down to the lower floor. And this gives a nice route through the ship to be able to get those ship items out.
Ooh.
To
They just said Argo MOTH, make it better. They just said make it better, and they made it way better. Now you got to go back and do this to the Argo MOTH, because this is too fire. We cannot stop it.
rear of the ship from there are the beds,
The regular
and
beds.
bathroom, and
Doesn't
a
seem
couple
too
of suit
changed.
lockers. And then forwards from habitation is into the processing room.
Okay, right. Yeah, you need a processing room
We
to
basically
turn your
took
cargo.
the pre-existed engineering room from the mall and converted to a processing room.
Feels very hot, very industrial, and a little claustrophobic.
The
You have
colours
an
on the
engineering
mall look
screen
so
in the
much
middle.
better this
Some of the
patch.
components have been sort of reshuffled around to make space for a big refinery, which is on board.
Forwards further.
Did I just have refinery? Guys, did you just hear the same thing I heard? A big refinery that is on board. You can refine on this ship. God damn it. God damn it.
Claustrophobic. You have an engineering screen in the middle. Some of the components have been sort of reshuffled around to make
To
space
fit?
for a big refinery, which is on board.
You can refine on your ship. Bro,
Forwards
nah.
further still is the bridge, which has the pilot and
I'm angry.
seat.
I'm just angry now. The Argo MOTH is a refinery.
As
I'm
we're
angry.
kind of revisiting the cockpit, we've updated it a little bit, so we've brought in a few new interactions, kind of modernised the view a little bit. Things like the dashboard improvements, the interactive panels that we placed around the ship.
Okay,
So we
yes,
sort of-
no more buttons. They got the freaking touch pads. This is actually making me really sad because, as you guys know, if you've been watching the series, you know I've been using the mole a lot, especially the last couple of months in Nix and things like that. I've been using the mole. I've been doing things. I've been finding Quantanium. I'm gonna need to use it again to get more Quantanium for Polaris bits and things from Wicklow. And it's like, bro, they have to make the freaking mole matter.
Things will kind of be retrofitted back onto the mole as well.
Like the Asgard and the Hermes, the Moth is a new hull based on an existing chassis, and that means
Yeah.
it doesn't share paints with the Mole.
But we are making some really nice new paints for the Moth. So we're going to have a lot of two-tone paints coming in.
So you don't get to wait. Did he say it doesn't? You can't go double weight? That's kind of sad.
Like the Asgard and the Hermes, the Moth is a new hull based on an existing chassis.
So
and
it
that means
does?
it doesn't share paints with the Mole.
But
It
we are making
doesn't.
some really nice new paints for the
What?
Moth. So we're going to have a lot of two-tone
That's
paints
kind of
coming
sad.
in.
I like the paint.
So you'll see that we have decided to spice them up a bit.
So we're excited now that we have the full set of salvage ship sizes. We have you starting with the Salvation, moving to the Vulture and Fortune.
I promise you, next
Now we have the
event,
Moth.
The next event is going to be something to do with salvaging. I promise you. There's no way they're letting this one slide.
And then ultimately you end up with the Reclaimer.
It was very
It's
fun to work
beautiful.
on, very nice to work on something industrial.
It's beautiful. No, it is beautiful.
Just the little changes to the flow that we've had to make, opening up some areas just to allow a
that
little
extra
bit of a
cargo
smoother kind of
grid,
gameplay
bro.
experience.
They
Really
didn't even
nice.
talk about how much cargo space it has. I
This
gotta
is for
check the
person Who
website.
enjoys salvage gameplay but wants something bigger.
Buddy. Yeah, oh, buddy. Nah, I've got to check how much cargo it has because this is beautiful. They need. I cannot now. I'm almost more excited for what they're gonna do to the mold because this is beautiful. I really like this. I wouldn't really need that much space for salvage per se, but I would for mining. Like mining, I wouldn't need that much space. And the extra cargo grid, the missile rack, bro. That thing is beautiful. I want to see what they're gonna actually add to the mold now. That's got me a little bit more excited because there's so much possibilities for the mold as well. But it's a really good ship. That we all knew it was gonna be a banger. Like there's no way it was not gonna be a banger. It's not Drake. It's gonna be a banger, right? The arm design, I'm not mad at it. I think it's actually better than just having one big boom arm and losing that extra seat there for one of your salvages to sit in. So I feel like that's a lot better. It utilizes everything, gives you extra functionality, and still gives you your all-round 360 view with the arms, which is perfect. I really do like that. Let me go check how much space this thing has because that's like cargo grid, the arms. This is probably like I'm a little bit worried now. I feel like it's gonna have like 130 SU space. Right. So the Argo Moth has 224 SCU of cargo switch. You get 192 SCU external and 32 SCU in the rear elevator. This thing is a bruh. Nah, the Argo mode needs to be up. They need to up the Argo mode because this thing is violent. This is a violent ship, bro. If you like the reaction, make sure to like and subscribe. This is a crazy ship. Let me know your opinions on the ship. Let me know your opinions. Do you like the arms? Do you like the fact that it's got all this cargo space? And do you feel like the mold needs to be upgraded like right now? Or are you going to be okay with waiting for it? We might have to wait a little bit. So I guess we have to be okay with waiting for it. But I need the mold upgrade. I need the, come on, guys. The Argo mold needs to be gold pass. I don't care anymore. After seeing this, I know what the potentials are. Go check out CIG's video if you want to watch it again without my input. If you like my input, I can subscribe. And I'll see you guys on the next one.